If you've ever felt like menopause information doesn't quite match what you're living, you're not imagining it. A lot of menopause education treats symptoms like a universal checklist, as if the same symptom automatically means the same experience. But for many Black women, menopause can be shaped by a heavier symptom burden, longer duration, more complex gynecologic history like fibroids, and real gaps in care. Today we're talking about what gets missed and what to do about it. First, a grounding point. Perimenopause is the transition phase before menopause, and it's often not a straight line. Hormones can fluctuate. That means you might sleep fine for a week and then suddenly wake up overheated at 3 a.m. You might feel sharp and focused 1 month and foggy the next, and that's why symptom lists can fall short. Menopause often shows up as a pattern, changes from your normal baseline that come in waves. Now here's one of the most overlooked facts. In a large study from SWAN, the study of women's health across the nation, African American women reported the longest total duration of hot flashes and night sweats. The median total duration was about 10.1 years, compared with 6.5 years in white women. That matters because when symptoms last longer, they don't just feel annoying. They can reshape sleep, mood, work performance, and daily functioning for years. Here's the part many videos skip. Stress isn't just a vibe. It has physical effects on the nervous system, sleep, and temperature regulation. A 2024 SWAN analysis looked at acute and chronic discrimination and found discrimination was associated with higher reporting of vasomotor symptoms over time. And when researchers adjusted for discrimination, it reduced but did not fully erase the increased risk for Black women. That doesn't mean it's all stress. It means lived context can amplify symptoms and make them harder to power through, especially when sleep is already getting disrupted. Another thing that changes the menopause experience for many Black women is fibroids. Fibroids can mean heavier bleeding, more anemia risk, more pain, and more medical visits long before menopause is even official. Research reviews note African American women are 2 to 3 times more likely to undergo hysterectomy for fibroids than other racial groups. So if your story includes heavy bleeding, clots, fatigue, or a fibroid history, your menopause experience may need a different conversation than a generic symptom list. Now let's talk about what to do with all of this, because awareness without action doesn't help. One reason menopause gets missed is that symptoms are sometimes minimized, especially when they sound common. Another reason is that treatment pathways are not always offered or discussed equally. For example, one study examining hormone therapy acceptance found lower acceptance among Black patients compared with white patients in a clinical setting, even with similar eligibility criteria. Whatever the reason in your situation, your best leverage is clarity and data. Here's the simple tracker to bring to any appointment. How many days per week you have hot flashes or night sweats? How many nights per week sleep is disrupted? What it's doing to daytime functioning, focus, mood, fatigue. And here's your appointment script. Say it exactly like this. I want symptom relief and a rule-out plan. Here's my tracker. Then add, I want to rule out things like thyroid issues or anemia, and I also want to discuss treatment options for the symptoms that are disrupting my sleep and daily life. That's not confrontational. It's clear. It sets a standard. You're not asking for reassurance. You're asking for a plan. In this series, we're not repeating generic advice. We're translating the research, naming what gets missed, and giving you tools to advocate for care that fits your reality. Next episode, why hot flashes aren't just hot flashes, especially when they last for years.